guys, it's time for another book reading. Ooh, look, she's thick. I'm not going to tell you what the book is till the end, but there will be a reading before we're done here. So if you need to scroll, go ahead and scroll. So while we're waiting for people to scroll who need to, I was thinking about this. How about, everybody knows that I give all my books a 4 or a 5. Like, I don't waste anybody's time reviewing books I don't like or books I don't think you'll like. But since we know it's going to be 4 or 5, how about we stop worrying about the 4 or 5 and I'm going to describe it using different emojis instead of just the star emojis to see if you can guess it before I reveal it at the end. I thought it might be fun. Let me know what you think. So this book is an adventure fantasy with a lot about going to strange new places and being courageous and taking on foes. And for that, I give it 1 dragon. It's also a very feminine story, a very XX chromosome forward heroine book. And for that, I give it 1 red lady. There's a lot of intrigue in this book, a lot of fighting, both verbal sparring and otherwise. And for that, I give it 2 crossed swords. This book is also sapphic, and it has a lot of relationships that usually get left out in fantasy novels. For that, it gets 2 lovin' ladies. And finally, we're going to give it a jalapeno, because there is some spice. There's beautiful humanitarian moments, and it is empowering, and there's so much packed to this book, it keeps you running right through it to the very last page. Do you know what it is yet? Nope? All right, we're going to do a reading. You ready? I hope you scrolled if you needed to scroll. Hester smoothed out her plain skirt. I don't often think of those times. I didn't understand desire or want. I was ashamed. I didn't care for lads in the way other girls did. I was determined she would love my dresses and tunics so much I would be indispensable to her. As time went by, we began to confide in one another, and I lived for those whispers. Oh, my heart. Things she told me, no one else but me. When she was sad and alone, she'd ask me to lay next to her in bed and hold her hand. In those moments, I could scarcely breathe, the agony of the heart. She owned the saddest eyes, and Amir's heart went out to her. She could not imagine such difficulties in love, and for the first time in her life she realized how lucky she was, that she had never been ashamed of love nor considered others didn't have her same experience. Do you know what it is? It is Queen and Conqueror by Isabel Olmo. Queen and Conqueror by Isabel Olmo. And I wanted to read one of the more tender parts because there are so many just heartfelt parts in this, even though a lot of it is intrigue and bickering and witty wordplay and things like that. But those were my favorite parts. So we are giving it a dragon, a lady in red, crossed swords, loving ladies, and 1 jalapeno. Go get the book. It's really good. It was Michael LeBourne's pick for last month. And I believe she has another one coming out soon. All right. Thanks for watching.